Hey, it's Jigglycat, and I'm here to show you today how to make your own holographic Pokemon card deck.
This project is great for advanced level DIYers.
Here's my own custom holographic deck.
And here's how I made them.
Step 1. Pokemon-inspired photo shoot.
This was a big hit at my Halloween party last year, and it was super easy. Just grab a ring light and a backdrop, and you're set to go.
Grab some Pokemon costumes and a few of your favorite people, and get creative with your own photo shoot.
Step 2. Design your cards.
There are tons of Pokemon card backdrops and templates online, as well as the vector images of the energy symbols, so just do a quick Google search and it'll be easy to find.
Use Photoshop or another pro editing program. I used this photo editing app called PixArt, which is about $10 a month, and it's pretty easy to swap out backdrops, add lightning bolts, and add all the text from your smartphone.
Success!
Be sure to roast your friends when you create their custom attacks.
Eevee eye roll.
Ooh, an eye roll! Step 3. Size the cards.
It was a little tricky for me to set the measurements. I did this through Google Docs, so I had to switch over from inches to centimeters on the ruler settings, and I'll show how to do that in the link below.
Click on the image options, then type in the dimensions. The cards need to be 6.3 centimeters by 8.8 centimeters. Don't cheat this part, or your cards are going to look the wrong size. You can fit 9 cards per 8.5 by 11 sheet of transparency paper. Be aware your designs will spill over the standard margin size, so make sure your print job will accommodate that.
Step 4. Print on transparency paper.
This is the cool part. You get to print your designs on transparency paper. Now, I chose the clear version rather than the frosted option, and I sent mine into FedEx. If you want, you can also find a local print shop that will do the job for you, or you can even print it yourself at home if you buy the right transparency paper that matches with your printer. And some printers don't handle transparency papers, so be careful not to ruin your own printer.
Step 5. Strip the ink off the reverse holographic cards.
Now you want to take a set of reverse holographic cards. As you can see, this one has a holographic layer under the whole card. This one's perfect.
A reverse holographic card has foil visible on every part of the card except the illustration.
You can find tons of cheap holographic Pokemon cards on eBay, or you could just raid your brother's stash in the attic. Like, if you're listening, don't kill me.
Whoa! A sibling swipe!
So we're gonna take acetone base nail polish. Make sure it has acetone, not the non-acetone version. It just won't work. So grab that, and we're gonna actually scrub off this top layer.
It's using acetone!
Use the acetone nail polish in a well-ventilated area. I'd recommend wearing latex gloves as it's easier on your hands.
I put down a notepad to absorb the excess nail polish and the residual ink that comes off the card. Otherwise, it could end up kind of bleeding over onto the back side, which we absolutely don't want to ruin this side.
You can buff your cards with a microfiber cloth if you see any residual streaks. I also found that silver holographic cards didn't work. The acetone removes the holographic layer completely, and you're just left with white.
Step 6. Adhere your designs to the holographic cards.
Next, we're going to cut down the transparency sheets, and we're going to take our stripped down holographic cards and spray them with a very light layer of spray adhesive. I went super light and I kept 8 inches away while I was spraying, just so that it would give it like a very nice thin layer.
Wow! It's using Adhesive Spray Attack!
I used a 3M spray, but I'm sure there are other spray adhesives that work just as well. And I did also experiment with Elmer's glue and a few other more liquid-based glues, and that totally did not work. If you have better luck with it, feel free to put that in the comments and let me know.
The do-it-yourselfer has advanced to the final round!
Now affix the transparent card designs. I lined one side up, then slowly dropped the transparency layer on top of the holographic card and pressed down.
It's working!
Make sure to gently press out all the bubbles. Trim the excess transparency paper around the edges so the corners of the card are rounded.
Cut it down to size! Here it comes! Success!
Oh, and I wanted to let you know, when I originally sprayed the adhesive on the card and affixed this layer of transparency paper, I noticed there were lots of little like sparkles and teensy tiny bubbles in there. I tried to like press as many of the bubbles and sparkles out, but you are gonna see a little bit of that. And then I noticed after about 2 weeks, they fully dried, so the card actually looks a lot more realistic now. After the adhesive spray fully dries, you will still see tiny sparkles on the cards. To minimize these crystals, make sure you're using a very minimal amount of spray adhesive. And if you don't have holographic Pokemon cards, don't worry. You could also make your own set of cards on a really thin layer of white paper and just get them printed out and spray them on the same way. Or you could mix up your deck so you have both holographic and non-holographic cards. It's a little more realistic anyway. So this project was a lot of work, but also these cards turned out super legit. And they're perfect for the Pokemon card fanatic in your life.
Pikachu!
It's definitely worth a try. If you give this a shot, please let me know in the comments below. And also make sure to subscribe because I'm always coming up with more crazy DIY videos.